हेलो हेलो हेलो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम सबको। मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है ना प्रॉपर? आई गेस सो। आ रही है? कम आ रही है, ज़्यादा आ रही है, क्या चल रहा है? आ, मैंने थोड़ा सा साउंड कम किया, एक सेकंड मैं चेक करता हूँ। अब आ रही होगी आवाज़ ठीक से? आप फट के आ रही होगी एकदम, ऐसा सब फट जाएगा? नहीं मतलब ऐसा नहीं। थोड़ा सा कम कर देता हूँ मैं, डेसिबल्स ज़्यादा हो रहा है थोड़ा। हेलो। ओके सो अब ठीक है शायद, आई गेस इतना ठीक है। स्टार्ट करते हैं गेंशिन। और ये अपना लैगी इंटरफेस गेंशिन का, यूजुअल एज यूजुअल। हाँ आ गया आ गया। क्या हुआ भाई, इतने दिन से गेंशिन में क्या हो गया? कुछ पता ही नहीं मेरे को। कितना दिन हो गया, मैं कितने दिन, अरे ब्राइटनेस कम हो रहा है। एक सेकेंड। क्या 5 दिन बचा है बस? इसको 3 दिन बचा है, अरे बहुत टाइम। अच्छा ये तो मैंने कंप्लीट ही कर दिया है। ये करना है ना? अच्छा इसके सारे खुल गए क्या? चलो पहले ये खेलेंगे ना। अपन इसको ही कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, अपने डेलीज हो जाएंगे तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। कहाँ जाना है वैसे? पता नहीं, इससे ही देखना पड़ेगा। हाँ ये रहा, गो टू चैलेंज, टेलीपोर्ट। जो भी स्ट्रीम पे आया, थैंक यू थैंक यू। स्ट्रीम पे बने रहिए अगर आपके पास समय है तो। कल एक्चुअली छुट्टी है इसलिए थोड़ा सा स्ट्रीम कर रहा। थोड़ा सा मतलब आज स्टाइलो स्ट्रीम करने वाला था। कितना झूठ बोल रहा हूँ, मैं स्टाइलो स्ट्रीम नहीं करने वाला। स्टाइलो अच्छा रिवील कर ही देता हूँ, क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है, मेरी स्ट्रीम है, मेरी मर्जी। सो स्टाइलो फेस कैम का प्रिपरेशन कर रहा है तो वो आज स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा है। अगर कोई भी वेट कर रहा है स्टाइलो के लिए तो वो समझ जाना। कौन सा रखो, ये रखोगे? अपना वाला कैरेक्टर रखते हैं ना, इसका क्या ट्रायल, अब वो 80 लेवल का है, मैं 90 का हूँ। ग्रेस मैसेज रिट्रैक्ट कर लिया, सब दिखता है, मैं सब देख सकता हूँ। अरे मेरा स्ट्रीम लैग हो रहा है क्या? अगर मेरा स्ट्रीम लैग हो ना तो बताना, लैग 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 करके कुछ भी लिख देना, पता चल जाएगा।
Let's begin. This could get a little chilly.
Let my name echo in sound!
मुक्का मार देता है भाई ये,
A
मुक्का।
moment, please.
ऐसे ऐसे करके ऐसे कर देता है कुछ तो। ऐसे
Stay
अल्ट भी कर
cool
सकता
and face your guilt.
है, ऐसे फिर टी।
Shower me with praise!
Let's begin.
बफर ज्यादा हो रहा है क्या? क्रेजी क्रेजी बफर हो रहा है क्या? रुको 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 रुको। अरे मेरे को इधर तो सही दिखा रहा है, डॉट फ्रेम 491। अभी भी हो रहा है क्या बफर? अरे यार भाई सीरियसली। अरे यार इतना बफर हो रहा है क्या? क्या सीन है?
Picked the wrong type of jump. Have a safe trip. A moment, please. Another suffocate.
ठीक हुआ क्या बफर? अब ठीक हुआ क्या? देखो ऐसा क्यों लगता है कि मैं इसमें जब आता हूँ तभी बफर होता है?
This could get a little chilly. Let's begin.
Let the world collide!
ठीक हो गया क्या? अब ठीक है क्या?
Have a safe trip.
अरे को इससे बाहर जान दो, इससे बाहर जान दो। हेलो ग्रेस, हेलो। शाउट आउट टू ग्रेस। मेरे को भी शाउट आउट दो। अरे क्या हुआ? अब ठीक चल रहा है? अब ठीक है स्ट्रीम? अब ठीक है क्या? एक मिनट, हाँ मैं चेक कर लेता हूँ। ब्लरी है क्या ज़्यादा? ठीक है, ठीक आ रहा है ना? शाउट आउट हेलो। अब ठीक हो गया, हो गया, हो गया, हो गया। टाइपो मस्ट शूट आउट। अच्छा अच्छा, नेवर माइंड। मैंने गलत कर, मैं गलत पढ़ा। अच्छा है मैंने गलत पढ़ा है गेस। हाँ सो, अरे पता है मेरे को लग रहा है इस मोड में जाने से हो रहा है वो। नहीं तो वो नहीं होता है लाइक। अभी फिर से जाता हूँ, अभी बताना अभी फिर से होगा तो। ये तो हो गया। आई गेस ये इवेंट को अच्छे से वो नहीं किया है। अभी पता चल जाएगा, ठीक है। ये क्या है? नॉर्मल प्लंजिंग एलिमेंटल स्किल। मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना प्रॉपर? ऐसा भी कुछ होता है?
Got him! Skyward! Make way for the attack! Useless!
Here.
Disappear!
Here. Here. Worthless. Useless.
आई गेस मेरी आवाज आ रही है।
Skyward!
ऐसा भी कुछ होता है तो खेलता है जचिंग क्रेजी भाई। एजरेट कैसे लगाता है? एजरेट नहीं, बस नाम लिखो एक्यूरेट और फिर वो हो जाता है। ग्रेस में गरीब आना चाहिए तो क्या? हाँ आवाज़ आ रही है, ठीक है ठीक है, ओके ओके। अभी स्ट्रीम लैग हो रहा है क्या? नहीं हो रहा है ना? ठीक है वेट, हाँ हो गया। गुड गुड गुड। एक मिनट, हाँ मेरा पीसी हीटअप हो रहा है क्या? मेरे को देखने दो। हाँ मेरा पीसी हीटअप हो रहा है शायद, उसकी वजह से बफरिंग हो रही है। क्योंकि इंटरनेट सही है, पता है, मैंने चेक किया इंटरनेट सही है। थोड़ा खिड़की वगैरह खोल लेता हूँ, थोड़ा खिड़की वगैरह खोल के पर्दे हटा देता हूँ थोड़ा। सो मेरे यहाँ क्यों नहीं दिख रहा? सिर्फ नेम लिख, फिर भी हो जाएगा। ग्रेस लिखा मैंने। नो एजरेट, यहाँ क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है? एजरेट शॉक तेरे को क्यों दिखेगा? सामने वाले को दिखता है। ए आर एस क्रेजी जिसका नेम है, हाँ ऑरेंज में आया। हाँ वैसे ही होता है, मतलब तुम जिसका नाम टाइप करोगे बस उसी को दिखेगा कलर में, मतलब
Seize the
ऑरेंज।
skies!
Lament. Worthless. Worthless. Here.
ओके ओके ओके, ऑरेंज में ग्रेस जैसा। ये क्या है? ये क्या है? हैं? ये क्या है बे? तो चैप्टर रीडिंग जैसे क्यों पढ़ रही है? क्यों पढ़ रहा है? नेवर माइंड, सॉरी।
Scatter! Make way for the attack!
Evil conquering. Worthless. You're open. Here.
जेलीफिश समोसा टॉपर लोग ऐसा ही करते हैं, समोसा इधर भी दे दे भाई।
Worthless.
Where are you?
लास्ट सेकंड वाला। चलो नेक्स्ट स्टेज। इसमें क्या करें? ओ कुछ तो मेरे फेवरेट कैरेक्टर्स हैं, दोनों के दोनों।
Settle down.
Clouds high. The birds
यार मेरे को जापानीज में मजा आता है यार, इसका सुनने में अच्छा लगता है, पता है जापानीज में।
one with nature.
वाटर गन, स्क्वार्टल तो है।
The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud. Bow your head. One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night. Be sanctified.
अच्छा ये भी यूज करना है
Silence.
भाई। वाइप आउट जो हो रहा है ना,
Bow your head. Another test subject. Have a load of this. Suffocate. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down.
तुम्हारे पास न्यूबलेट है? अरे सब गायब कर दिया। न्यूबलेट है? न्यूबलेट नहीं है उस आईडी में न्यूबलेट।
The tide.
अरे ट्रायल के लिए मिलता है कैरेक्टर्स। हाँ इवेंट है ना, इवेंट कर रहा हूँ इसीलिए।
Silence.
न्यूबलेट अभी लूंगा ना मैं, अभी लेने का ट्राई करूँगा। अभी अभी न्यूबलेट आ रहा है ना, न्यूबलेट और काजुआ दोनों ही आ रहे हैं, दोनों ही चाहिए मेरे को, लेकिन एक बार में तो एक ही ले सकता हूँ क्योंकि पैसे तो वैलोरेंट पे लगाए। ओ ग्रेस ग्रेस, तुमने नाविया नहीं देखा है ना? अभी नाविया देखना, ठीक है? अभी नाविया वाला पार्ट देखना। ऐसे मतलब तुमने डैमेज देखा है ना, 20,000 10,000 ये सब तो तुमने देखा ही है। तो अभी नाविया वाला डैमेज देखना। नाविया का एक एलिमेंटल स्किल जो एक गन है, ठीक है, शॉर्ट गन, ठीक है, उसका डैमेज देखना। चलो डैमेज शोकेस टाइम। चलो शांति से खेलेंगे, पहले अल्बेडो से खेलेंगे।
Burst forth.
चलो ये नहीं करना है,
Witness my great undertaking.
ये भी कर दिया, चलो अच्छा है। ये लेफ्ट में बुलेट्स देख रहे हो, नाविया के बुलेट्स, ठीक है? ये उसका अल्टीमेट है। अल्टीमेट ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है, इसके बुलेट्स कंप्लीट करता है, ठीक है? अभी अल्टीमेट, अभी देखना।
Watch out!
अरे यार ये शील्ड वाले लोग पसंद नहीं मेरे
Name on it.
Come into being. Feel this ancient power.
को ऐसे। अरे इतना डैमेज का इतना येलो येलो दिख रहा है ना।
This one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky?
इसका इतना कूल लगता है ना, शॉटगन ऐसे निकाल कर आ रहे हैं।
Fire! Well,
नाइस हेयर।
umbrella warfare, I guess.
Live. Witness
लाइक
my great
पूरे
undertaking.
गेम का फर्स्ट है ये, मतलब इसके बाद शेवरूस आ गई, लेकिन फर्स्ट
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
गन यूजर।
Fire! Well, with rock.
Burst forth.
अरे मेरे को ये भी करना था, नहीं तो इवेंट कंप्लीट नहीं होगा।
Feeling lucky?
40,000 का डैमेज, 52 के।
Attack! Terrain?
अरे एक और बार करना है।
Feel this ancient power.
हो जा, हो गया, चलो।
Come into being.
ओ मेरे को अच्छी लगी है। बम 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 डैमेज, बम बम। अरे नाविया का ये तो कुछ नहीं है, ये तो नॉन बिल्डेड ऐसा दिखा रहा है, पता है? अरे नए कैरेक्टर्स, मतलब कोई तो पे पुराना है। अरे नाविया का वो, ये कौन सा कैमरा यूज कर रहे हो? है कैमरा? अरे क्या बोला था गेम में? अरे वो कुछ तो है, पता नहीं, कोई कैमरा इन गेम है स्क्रीनशॉट लेने के लिए। तो मैं क्या बोल रहा था, हाँ ये नाविया ना, इसमें ट्रायल में उसका डैमेज 70 के हिट हो रहा था, कुछ कुछ में 150 के। लाइक बिल्डेड नाविया का डैमेज 150 के तक हिट होता है, 150 के एक शॉट गन से, या फिर 70 के 80 के, ऐसे ऐसे। इतना कूल था ना, मतलब उसका ट्रायल भी इतना कूल थी ना वो, मतलब पूरा लोग पागल जैसे खरीद रहे। मतलब इतनी अच्छी कैरेक्टर भी नहीं है, लेकिन बहुत कमजोर कैरेक्टर भी नहीं है, सबसे पावरफुल जियो कैरेक्टर है अब तक की वो।
Let's go, Tomato. Yeah! Yeah!
ये देखो 1,000 डैमेज। ये बैल फेंकने वाला अपना।
It's showtime. Can't catch me. Attaboy.
पावर
ninja fashion.
Oh, coming through.
एक गाय फेंक देता है वो। अरे बैल का है इसका बैल।
There's me. Bam!
अरे उधर क्यों फेंक दिया?
Next customer, delicate as silk. You picked the wrong fight.
It's showtime. Attaboy. Hey.
पहले ही तो सबसे पावरफुल था पता है डीपीएस में, उसके बाद नावे आ गई।
Bam!
Lend me a hand. Grab the coat. Scatter.
Who wants some of this? Can't catch me. Attaboy.
बैल फेंक देता। और डिविन में बैल फेंकने से अरे वो वही करता है तो है, हम लोग ऐसे ही बुलाते हैं उसको बैल फेंकने वाला। चलो खत्म हो गया। आज पता है मेरे मिनी प्रोजेक्ट का रिव्यू था, ये चैलेंज करके तो रिव्यू था तो इसीलिए टेंशन था। अभी तो टेंशन थोड़ा फ्री है तो स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं। टेंशन आफ्टरवर्ड क्या है? आफ्टरवर्ड बात करना है इससे। स्किप 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 स्किप। चलो हो गई बात से शायद काओ बॉय हो गया ये। चलो क्लेम करें। गुड गुड, ये निकालो। चलो डेलीज डेलीज कंप्लीट हो गए। रिवॉर्ड क्लेम करने मॉन्स्टर जाएंगे। हाँ एक्सपेडिशन भी लेंगे वहाँ से।
Squall Fury.
मेरे वॉन्डर का नाम पता है? एग्जीक्यूशनर।
Add at. Thank you for. Add as.
चलो ये हो गया।
Quit following me.
भी कर लेते हैं। एक सेकेंड, लेट मी चेक।
Ancient alchemy truly is
एक ऐसी टीम रखूंगा जिसमें मैं सारे अभी जो बिल्ड करना है कैरेक्टर्स उनको रखूंगा। अभी मेरे को बिल्ड करना है पुरीना थोड़ा, और ये शैंगलिंग और बेनेट।
Gonna be epic.
और ये रखने के बाद ये देख। अच्छा यहाँ मिला है कुछ? क्या मिला है? अच्छा हाँ ये ट्रेनिंग गाइड। ट्रेनिंग गाइड में यहाँ दिखाता है कि किसको कितना चाहिए, क्या चाहिए वो सब। शोगन को एनहांस करना है, इसको टाइम लगेगा। बेनेट का असेंशन करना है, कंप्लीट करते हैं।
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of.
3 kids आज ओके आ गए पुरानी जगह में।
How amusing.
Stabilize.
आधी एचपी खत्म कर दी ऑलरेडी।
The wind rises.
अब इसका शील्ड नहीं टूटा है, शील्ड टूटने के बाद डैमेज जाएगा।
Solidify.
Dare to mess with me?
Adventure time.
टूट गया शील्ड।
I'm going in!
Unsightly insects. Squall and fury.
इसको मारने में कितना टाइम लगता है? कितने मेरे दो ही मिले यार। चलो अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट अच्छा भी नहीं बोलता। शोगन को क्यों हटाया? अरे शोगन,
Gather.
अरे शोगन को रख सकता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं। बेनेट को और दो हो गए ना, और तीन चाहिए। मैं पता है शोगन के और आर्टिफैक्ट अच्छे करना चाहता था। शोगन को असेंड भी करना है। अरे मेरा 49% है, 1 मिनट। हाँ सो क्या करें अब? शोगन हो गई। अच्छा इसका वेपन है ना, अपने पीसेस को अपग्रेड करना है, टैलेंट्स को अपग्रेड करना है। आज दिन नहीं है अपना, इसका भी अपग्रेड करना है। आज दिन नहीं है अपना, तो छोड़ो। मैं वांडरर को और अपग्रेड करना चाहता हूँ, पता है? लाइक इतना पावरफुल तो है, लेकिन स्टिल मन नहीं भरता है ना पावर। क्या चीज इसको करो, रहने दो यार, अपना वही लेते हैं अपना। कंडेंस रेजिन लेते हैं और करते हैं। चलो इनाजुमा कहाँ की जगह ये। हाँ स्ट्रीम करते हैं कितना, कुछ नहीं छोड़ो भाई। भूल गया क्या बोलना था। कौन सी पार्टी लो? इलेक्ट्रो वर्सेस इलेक्ट्रो। ये मर जाने की चांस होता है पता है इसके। थिंक जेंशिन वाज मेड इनटू लाइव एक्शन। हाँ अरे एनीमे पता नहीं कहाँ रह गई इसकी, आ रही थी आ ही रही थी, पता नहीं पहुंची नहीं अभी तक।
Shine down! Shower me with praise! Time to shine! I swear by my sword! Eat this! I'm cracking it! Inazuma shines eternal!
नंबर्स नंबर तो है। ये चाइनीज गेम है ना? हाँ 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 चाइनीज है, बैन होने वाला है। क्या मिला? क्रिट डैमेज क्या मिला? कुछ नहीं। अपन में एम्ब्लेम के पीसेस चाहिए। एम्ब्लेम अरे पता है जेंशिन जो चाहिए वो देता ही नहीं है।
There is no escape! Let my name echo in song! Wait, hear me! You're toast! Nice and spicy! Torn to oblivion!
इलेक्ट्रो के डोमेन पे मैं राइडन यूज कर रहा हूँ।
Illusion shattered.
तो इसको डोंगुआ बुलाएंगे। If it was made into animated series. ओह, डोंगुआ क्यों? ऐसा क्या है उस नाम में? डोंगुआ। फिर डायलॉग्स। एक और लास्ट रोल बचा है।
Shine down. Show him you say. Act right, man. Time to shine. I swear by my sword. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
लेकिन तुमको एक चीज पता है?
There is no escape.
राइडन का ना जो अल्ट वाला फॉर्म है ना, जब अल्टीमेट आता है तो उसका रेजिस्टेंस टू इंटरप्शन इन्फिनिटी है। मतलब कोई उसको कितना भी मारे उसको डैमेज तो होगा, लेकिन ऐसे झटका लग के गिर नहीं जाएगी राइडर। लगातार मारते रहेगी, कितना भी डैमेज है उसको, जब तक मर नहीं जाती है वो मारती रहेगी। इनफाइनाइट रेजिस्टेंस टू इंटरप्शन है अल्टीमेट में राइडन के। सो क्या करना है? आज के सारे काम खत्म। अब क्या स्ट्रीमेंट कर देगा? नहीं। अरे बार बार साउंड बढ़ जाता है। आज कितने बचे हैं यार? कब खत्म होगा? 4 दिन और बचे हैं। कितने हो गए विश अपने? 4 दिन ना। आज क्या है? आज है 28 है। यस 20 एंड मतलब 1 अप्रैल को आ रहा है। वेव कुफ तो नहीं बना रहे? क्रॉनिकल विश देखा ग्रेस? क्रॉनिकल विश में ना क्या होता है? वो FF noise because Japanese animated series are called dongo and Chinese animated series are called dongo and Japanese animated series are called anime. अच्छा, your daily dose of facts. Okay. वो FF noise। ये देखो, पता है अभी वाले जो ये वाला जो बैनर है ना क्रॉनिकल विश, इसमें तुम चूज कर सकते हो कि तुमको किसका बैनर चाहिए। ये सारे 5 स्टार हैं, और या फिर तुम कोई वेपन भी ले सकते हो। जैसे उसमें हमको बहुत टाइम बाद जाके कोई आता था ना, अभी इसमें मल्टीपल आएंगे। इसमें से तुम एक चूज करो, और इसमें बस पुराने ही आएंगे, कोई नया नया नहीं आएगा। मतलब नए नए जिसके 4 रीरन हो चुके हैं वो उसके बाद वाले ही लोग आएंगे। जैसे अलेथम के 3 हो गए, जब उसका चौथा कंप्लीट होगा तो वो इसमें आ सकता है। अब ये मॉन्स्टर्ड वर्जन है, जीन हो गया, ये सब है। तो इसमें से अगर हम एक चूज कर लेंगे और चूज करके पुल करेंगे तो फिर वो वाले बैनर जैसा है। बस ये है कि इसमें फेट पॉइंट्स पे काम करता है। मतलब अगर तुम्हारा पेटी तुमने बना के रखा है तो वो रीसेट हो जाएगा अगले बैनर पे। मतलब अगले क्रॉनिकल विश पे। क्रॉनिकल विश भी 4 डेज, मतलब 20 डेज आता था ये भी, जितना दिन ये है। मेरे पास कितने 5 स्टार है पता है? अरे ये क्या दिखा रहा हूँ? आ, ये देखो, फुरीना, वॉन्डरर, शोगन, जोंगली, जीन, ये कितने? अभी वॉन्डरर C1 है, और जीन C1 है, टीलुक C1 है, हाँ जी C0। टीलुक कौन से कॉन्स्टलेशन पे है? हाँ C1 पे है। क्या करें अब? 1 मिनट में स्पाइरल क्या है मेरा स्पाइरल का हाल? हाँ, 30 स्टार है मेरे पास। 30 मैं ज़्यादा नहीं ले पाऊंगा अभी, पता है, क्योंकि ये हार्ड है स्पाइरल। बस डिफिकल्ट है बहुत। मैं तो मार मार के कैसे कैसे तो किया था स्पाइरल। बहुत बार मर गया था। चलो न्यू रेपुटेशन बेस्ट है अपने पास, कुछ वर्ड बेस्ट करने का। अरे अपना नाविया वाला वो खत्म नहीं हुआ है, वो करते हैं। इसका एक बार आ गया। ये 4 कंप्लीट करने हैं। नाविया वाला आधा से आधा हो गया था, तो इसको कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं। हाँ।
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand?
चलो
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula.
स्पिना
I must
दे
say,
रसोला।
your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from
Demoiselle.
going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. No, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her demoiselle. Are you here for
Demoiselle.
the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously. Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
है?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to
The
talk to
two
me,
of you
and
have
felt like I
contended
could
with
really
similar
understand her.
circumstances.
Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
ये हमेशा हम लोग को कोई और सुनता क्यों रहता है?
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming. I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
ट्रेजर ऑर्डर क्या हो सकता है?
Saw them too. They headed up.
भाग रहे पकड़ो
Stop
पकड़ो
right there.
पकड़ो 3 लोग हैं। बी ऑफ करके जाएंगे, बी ऑफ। एक को पकड़ लिया।
We knew you were
ये
going to
साइड
be
से आगे
difficult.
कैसे आ गए, मेरे को समझा नहीं।
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore.
टेक हम आउट। ये अरे नाविया है, रुको हट।
This one's got your name on it.
भाई
Feeling lucky?
56 के
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
39 के ए यार
Now,
नाविया है तो
talk.
पास।
Who are you? And why were you tailing us? Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss?
If you thought they stood any chance anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There will.
We were looking to get vengeance on Spina. We were discovered.
Get revenge? Wait,
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty seeing you like that just really ticked us off.
listen. Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understand?
All right.
गुस्सा करती है
Get it. Come on, let's go.
गुस्सा कर रही है
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. Then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well.
मुझे लगता है नाविया की आंखें बीच बीच में
Now
चेंज
that
हो
we
जाती
sent
हैं
them packing, we don't have to worry about those. It's getting late already. So why don't we stay the night in the... I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonda again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry,
Seaweed.
that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drink.
Huh. That does sound pretty cool.
चलो मतलब वैसा नहीं बातें शायद
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the
Totally. Although, of course, with the continued growth of... He was a very ambitious man who rarely looked behind...
And that's also why people hated
All right. Why don't you go... You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when they're open.
Oh,
yep.
did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Sandra? I'll...
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to...
I wish...
क्या चलता है sit inside and wait for the banquet to begin private way party
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
है
Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to
रात
the
enjoy
fullest.
करना क्या चल रहा है
Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
हैं
so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
क्या चल रहा है इसका?
Well,
ये सस
hopefully
क्यों
I
है
didn't
जेनशिन?
wake you or anything. I knew it. You really are my best partner. Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
बहुत ज्यादा सस है जेनशिन, पता है? सीरियसली.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know.
ये मुझसे डॉल्फिन तो है.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
What's the problem? Lots of people in Puss.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, traveler?
मैं पाइमोन का मेथड लूँ या ऑटोमेशन? ऑटोमेशन.
That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Sad.
It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Maloose and Silver were always there too. No
Oh.
matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult,
Hello,
I can
welcome
hardly
back to
believe
the
how
stream,
patient
boys.
and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Maloose come back
मतलब कुछ भी
wounded.
करो और किसी और से साफ
He
करो.
wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face
Glory
the
again.
consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Sad, sad. नाविया कर देता हूँ.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of this, and if that's the only way that I can continue to.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Oh.
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
कुछ आया मछली मछली.
But why is it?
Oh, there must be something wrong. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's.
मतलब पानी में जाके
You want
पकड़ोगे?
Paimon to help too?
क्या चल रहा है इन लोग का? The price cash together. You're the Navia can't seem to hook a single fish.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Wow, very smart. Smartest.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
ये कौन है? पोल्टर है क्या?
Well, your rod was missing a part, too.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Typical Paimon.
All right.
See
Go
you
to
tomorrow,
bed.
Navia.
See you tomorrow.
ये घड़ी चली.
So how was last night?
सुबह भी हो
Did you
गया.
get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar.
हैं?
Get it?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See, this guy gets it.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
कितने देर घुमा रहे हैं? कितना जाना है? कहाँ से? अरे गिर गया कहीं पे. भाई तब से घुमाए जा रहे हैं. रुकना ही नहीं है. इधर उधर इधर से उधर बस. इनके सारे बेस नाली में क्यों है? मतलब नाली में नहीं, जमीन के अंदर काइंड ऑफ.
Shine down! Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while.
oh, it's
Huh?
you two. It has been a while, and I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of
Thank
legend.
you.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing?
Of course. Go.
वाह कपड़ा.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So
क्या
I
आपको
turned
क्या
you
हुआ है?
down
इसकी
then by
माँ क्या
telling you
आपको?
that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this year...
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone,
बात तो
I'm
बोलनी
really
भाई.
grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her...
Oh, it's the least we can...
Boss!
हो गया कांड.
Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeo and his folks have...
What?
It seems like they've been planning, but Romeo and his folk, we investigated their track
They have smartened up since.
Seems like they've got no interest.
Sorry, I...
on the hill to
Chalo,
the east of
ladna,
Poisson,
jaldi, jaldi,
near the
jaldi.
Clementine line.
They want to blow
Jaldi,
up the
jaldi.
Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line...
Are they insane? There's tons.
Yeah. If they've been... We have to issue an...
Let's get everyone up.
If the explosives do go off, not... Let's stop their insanity first. Then settle the score with them.
Leave it
Let's
to us,
go.
Navia.
Fight.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Hey,
Watch out, boss!
क्या?
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
क्या?
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter. Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hit...
You better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my... Romeu has lost his patience.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you have. But I saw it all. And it was all because Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was...
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a lot back then because of that aqua bus. We had the years passed by in a blur after that. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death?
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just...
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't act... Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient but is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom loves her too! I don't know how to explain it, but I like her. And that's...
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history.
Get out of the way, Florent.
You're gonna have to, boss. There's no
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson, but the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Let's go. Hello, Grace.
Where'd that come from? Oh,
नाविया का वेपन देखा है? एक्स है, लिटरल एक्स है. इन लोग को ट्रायल में ये वाले आर्टिफैक्ट क्यों दिए? चलो कोई नहीं.
this one's got your name on it. Hiya! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Coming at ya. A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Ooh. This one's got your name on it. Watch out! Attack! That's the way.
अरे खत्म हो गया. बहुत जल्दी खत्म हो गया. यार नाविया नहीं नहीं नहीं. अरे ट्रायल खेल रहा है, मतलब वो स्टोरी।
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the. If you find any of. I can't allow my partner to face the.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
यस,
I don't.
चलो अभी अपने कैरेक्टर्स।
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the cliff. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they.
अच्छा, अभी अपन को जाना है। इनको मारना है क्या?
Strike a pop!
Illusion shattered!
Lola, get them! Go and fly!
There is no escape!
तो मारना कौन सी बढ़िया? न्यूबलेट के लिए पुल कर रहे हो तो पुल करना। हाँ, न्यूबलेट के लिए करने वाला हूँ ना मैं, इसके नेक्स्ट बैनर में आ रहा है न्यूबलेट। न्यूबलेट के लिए पुल करूँगा। न्यूबलेट और काजवा दोनों है ना, तो न्यूबलेट चाहिए उसमें से।
They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must
लेकिन
be
पता है
able to
आर्ले
break
की नो भी
them.
बहुत अच्छी है यार, आर्ले की नो भी ले सकते हैं।
Illusion shattered!
आर्ले की नो उसके जस्ट नेक्स्ट बैनर पे, पता है न्यूबलेट के नेक्स्ट जस्ट बैनर पे आर्ले की नो आ रही है। न्यूबलेट और काजवा दोनों साथ में है, या फिर मेरे को काजवा लेना चाहिए, मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है। नहीं, काजवा हर टीम में काम आएगा।
These must be the explosives, right? And
नाविया
this
के
is
लिए
the
भी
control
करो ना। हाँ,
mechanism.
नाविया कर तो सकते हैं, जियो कैरेक्टर है
I'm
ना।
too scared to touch any of this stuff.
व्हाट इज दिस?
There's a strangely shaped hole here. Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side. Paimon will take.
की चाहिए?
Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
लेट्स को रोक देंगे अपन।
That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to. Oh, you're right.
हाँ, अरे वो ट्रेलर क्या बोलते हैं उसको?
They're gonna bury Pusala!
अरे जॉब तो है भाई। अरे 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 अरे,
Great work, partner! Just leave the rest to me!
Watch out,
Let's
Navi!
go.
Can't block them all!
Look! I'm doing this the Spina way!
Fire!
भाई कुछ ज्यादा ही कूल हो गया है, थोड़ा ज्यादा ही हो गया। अच्छा स्ट्रीम पे था अभी मेरे, अभी इसको रिवॉच कर रहा हूँ तो देख सकता हूँ। वैसे यूट्यूब पे तो मिल जाता है, लेकिन स्टिल अच्छा था।
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once.
I have nothing. Regardless, please.
Sounds good. All right. This operation is a wrap. Take it.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone!
Yeah. Luck.
But
Boss, we managed to catch all the. It seems like Romeo.
Got it. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now.
ये तो सैड सैड क्यों है बस?
And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone, but I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson.
जानबूझ के ऐसे एंगल देते हैं
I'd
क्या
also
जिनसे?
like to propose some changes to the aquabus routes, so that one day the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callis would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you...
Thank you.
ले जा रहे हैं, बाय बाय कोल्टर.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
आप तो
She
same.
is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more...
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
ए झूठी. नहीं
Traveler,
ठीक है, ठीक.
I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
ये happy ending.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after
Hello,
taking a
guys.
break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days.
गैस तुम थोड़ा सा पीछे जाओ, ठीक है. स्ट्रीम में थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे नहीं, ठीक है. थोड़ा सा पीछे जाओ. क्या थंबनेल है, अरे अरे डायरेक्ट गूगल से उठाया भाई. गैस थोड़ा सा पीछे जाओ, थोड़े से पीछे में एक नाविया का सीन है. वहाँ पे देखना, ये वाला नहीं, जस्ट ये नहीं, जस्ट ये ट्रैवलर और वाला नहीं, उससे पहले एक वो है, क्या बोलते हैं, गेम प्ले नाविया का, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, सिनेमैटिक वो है. थोड़ा सा पहले जाओ, 5 मिनट पहले करीब, 6 मिनट्स पहले. चलो ठीक है, आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं. प्रीतम मोंडल, हेलो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम ब्रदर.
Sorry, partner. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
यस सर.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss.
ये भी धोखेबाज.
Please, follow me.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once, but special times call for special measures. Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
अरे बहुत अच्छा.
This is... Papa. Mother.
कौन दोनों.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in
What
the
you're
past,
looking at,
but
इसने
I
देखा
know
है?
it's a great organization.
With Navia around, we're
We are gathered here today that we support you and believe.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. This really is. I never thought that.
एक मिनट. So, ठीक है, तो अब क्या
all the
करें?
world holds dear is but
हाँ, ये हो गया. अपन वो कर सकते हैं दूसरा स्टोरी क्वेस्ट. इसमें से कोई करना है क्या? इसका एक स्टार्ट हो गया था थोड़ा. ग्लोरी, अच्छा ठीक है. चियोरी है वो, चियोरी. थोड़ी देर में स्ट्रीम एंड कर दूंगा. 1 hour 30 minutes of Genshin time is enough, I guess.
It seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside.
इसकी आवाज कैसी है पता नहीं.
Is this really okay?
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today? Oh, you got a point
Yes.
there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done.
The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
ऐसे एक्साइटमेंट होता है क्या?
You're actually at your shop today!
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid!
स्किड बोल दिया भाई.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous Fashion Week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year?
अरे तुम स्ट्रीम पे डीले
In
में
the end,
देख रहे हो शायद.
fashion
देखो.
is just a representation of the...
Huh. Okay, so maybe all that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chioria designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your
Inazuma
shipment
kya?
might get lost or stolen along?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through.
Obviously ये courier deliver
Your
करना है.
shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really, really sorry.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while. Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Alright.
हाँ दो tails है इसकी दो
I was
tails.
stopped by a group of band. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komania Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Ouch.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Well,
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
you always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Alright. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. Now that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through
कुछ तो
Chiori's
scene है,
complaints
कुछ तो
about him,
scene है.
sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make...
So he's like a business rival.
Oh.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square. But I guess he prefers playing dirty.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading...
Chiori!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start. Traveler, Paimon, could you...
Yeah, we'll take good care of...
to be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
Bruce.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chevraz, we meet again.
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made. I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
सबको लेके जा.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
यहाँ कहीं पे फुरीना का भी घर था.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense...
It's just as Chiori said.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they...
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives. As a result, Shiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh,
Oh.
Paimon gets it now.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful, and in some very rare cases... So, who got on her case this...
Oh, so this is what...
वेटिंग भाई मेरे को सीरियसली बहुत नींद आ रही है.
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh?
Whoa, what's this about a funeral?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two.
Sure.
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
थोड़ा सीन हो गया शायद.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
चलो खत्म.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or
बाहर
not,
भेज दिया.
they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking in advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
चलो मैं थक गया यार बहुत। यहीं पे स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं आज के लिए। आज सीरियसली थक गया यार। सुबह लेक्चर्स हो रहे थे, फिर अब ये नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम करनी तो थी। चलो कोई नहीं, कल तो स्ट्रीम आऊँगा फिर से, और कल थोड़ा अच्छा होगा आई गेस। स्टाइलो भी हो सकता है तो होगा, लेट्स सी। कल स्टाइलो का वीडियो आएगा, तो जो जो स्ट्रीम पे है या बाद में देखने वाले हैं या जो भी है, स्टाइलो के वीडियोस फेस रिवील देखना। स्टाइलो का फेस रिवील होने वाला है कल। तो अभी स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं। अभी स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं, चलो बाय बाय, गुड नाइट। और ये आगे का स्टोरी लाइन बाद में कभी खेलेंगे। अभी तो मैं जेंशिन कल खेल सकता हूँ मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली, अगर कल स्टाइलो स्ट्रीम नहीं किया तो। और अगर कर दिया तो फिर कल वैसे तो नहीं करेगा कल, क्योंकि वीडियो अपलोड करेगा तो उसी टाइम स्ट्रीम करके फिर से फेस कैम थोड़ी ऑन करेगा। वो फिर सीधा संडे से फेस कैम करना चालू करेगा मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली। संडे नहीं एक्चुअली, शायद सैटरडे ना, आज तो थर्सडे। चलो चलो ठीक है,
Illusion shattered.
स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं, मिलते हैं किसी और स्ट्रीम पे। चलो बाय बाय, थैंक यू जो भी लोग आए स्ट्रीम पे। हाँ, और सोलो लेवलिंग डाउनलोड करो भाई, सोलो लेवलिंग भी रजिस्टर कर लो, अच्छे रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे। कोई स्पॉन्सर नहीं कर रहा हूँ, तुमको मज़ा आएगा खेलने में, ऐसा मेरे को लग रहा है। क्योंकि कनाडा वाला मेरे को तो मज़ा आया देखने में। कनाडा वाला जो रिलीज़ है, देखते हैं ग्लोबली रिलीज़ होगा अप्रैल में।
serves no purpose
तो जिस पे भी टाइम है प्री रजिस्टर कर दो। चलो ठीक है, चलो स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं। एंड थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग और बाय बाय, मिलते हैं अगले स्ट्रीम। चलो बाय बाय।